Greetings, family, friends, and faculty. Welcome to our 2024 graduation ceremony. The doors will close shortly and the ceremony will begin at the scheduled time. We kindly ask that you find a seat and keep the aisles clear. Our students have put in a lot of work to prepare for this day. We respectfully ask for your support in providing an orderly ceremony where every name can be heard and every student will remember this special occasion. To view the ceremony live while in progress, log on to www.scs-k12.org with your computer or mobile device. The ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Audience, please stand to receive Principal Thorne and the Cordova High School class of 2024. Please remain standing until after the national anthem. Please remain standing until after the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming,
whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
Please be seated and enjoy this selection while we seat additional guests.
Will y'all show appreciation one more time for our choir? Good evening and welcome to our commencement ceremony, honoring the graduates of Cordova High School class of 2024. My name is Principal Thorne, and it has been my pleasure and great honor to work with and for these students over the last 4 years. However, I know that there is not a single student who would be here tonight without the effort and prayer and prodding and maybe even a little nagging of the parents and families that are here tonight to celebrate their achievement. So if you don't mind indulging me, before we celebrate these graduates, give yourself a round of applause. I do want to acknowledge some of our special guests on our stage. We have with us this evening District 5 Board Member Mauricio Calvo, Deputy Director Greg Sanders, ILD Dr. Yvette Renfro, ILD Dr. Janice Tankston, and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Dosha Generette Walker. Thank you all for attending this evening. As we continue with our celebration, I want to acknowledge that as proud mamas and daddies and grandmamas and granddads and aunts and uncles, you're going to want to cheer and celebrate, and we welcome that, as this is a very joyous and momentous occasion. However, we also ask that our celebrations and exuberance be brief and modest, so that every mother and every father can hear their child's name called. We appreciate and thank you in advance for helping us celebrate as a community.
Good evening. It's with extreme pleasure I stand before you tonight introducing this year's Salutatorian, Zamaya Wright. Zamaya has demonstrated her ability to excel and dedication to being an exemplary student by maintaining a 4.6 GPA. She is the daughter of Kanisha Knight. Demaya is the fourth of 5 kids, whom she spends the majority of her free time with. Demaya is a member of the National Honor Society, the Beta Club, and Bridges. After graduation, she plans to attend Embry-Riddle University, located in Daytona, Florida, where she will pursue a degree in aerospace engineering. With aspirations to build spaceships and eventually send someone to space, Demaya credits her success to her perfectionist nature and commitment to staying on top of assignments. With no further ado, I present to you Cordova High Class of 2024 Salutatorian, Ms. Demaya Wright.
Okay. Bear with me. It's my first speech. Okay. But good evening, parents, family, school staff, and the incredible Cordova High School 2024 graduates. I want to start by thanking the Cordova High School teaching staff, administrators, and guidance counselors. And I would like to give a special thanks to my mother, Kanisha Knight, for always pushing me to do my best. As I stand before you tonight, honored to serve as your class salutatorian filled with a mixture of emotions. These past 4 years have been a whirlwind of experiences, challenges, and growth, and I'm grateful to have shared this journey with all my peers and friends. As a kid, I can remember wishing to hurry up and be an adult, but now as much as I would hate to admit it, I wish that I could rewind time so that all I had to do was wake up at 6 a.m. and go to school in the morning. Because I feel like I'm not a real adult yet, but adult life is already life. In the past few months, I've had to make several scary phone calls that my mom would have made on my behalf before now. So kudos to all of us that are standing on business, regardless of it being hard at times. With that being said, I feel like Cordova has prepared us enough for the real world, and we will do great. High school has taught us many lessons that we can use in the real world. We encountered experiences and people that challenged us, yet we had to endure them every day. As adults, we will have similar experiences. We might not like every job, every coworker, or even every boss, but the main takeaway is to keep our eyes on the prize and strive to reach our goals no matter what. As Mr. Thorne reminded us daily, we can choose our actions, but not our consequences, so choose wisely. Our high school experience has been more than just academics and tests. It's been about building bonds and creating memories. From what felt like some type of hangout. Lord, okay. Almost every 2 weeks, sponsored by either Ken or Amari, to late night study sessions. We've learned the importance of camaraderie and community. Friendship is what got us through and helped us pass. As we bid farewell to high school and go on to the next chapter of our lives, let us carry these lessons with us. Let us embrace the challenges that lie ahead with courage and determination, knowing that we have the strength and resilience to overcome any obstacle. And let us never forget the journey that brought us here, the friendship we've forged, and the memories we've created together. Congratulations, class of 2024. Our journey may have started in a pandemic, but tonight, as we stand on the brink of a new beginning, let us celebrate our resilience, achievements, and the bright future that awaits us. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, guests, and the Cordova High School class of 2024. I stand before you to introduce your class of 2024 valedictorian, Natalia Crosby. Natalia is a native Memphian and the second daughter of Roderick Crosby and Natasha Seymour. She began her academic journey at Cordova High School during the pandemic and has since risen academically, having achieved principal's academic honor roll of all A's and E's every semester since her freshman year and earning membership in the ACT 30+ Club. Natalia served as president of the National Beta Club, secretary of the National Honor Society, Student Government Association class representative, a member of the National Society of High School Scholars, first vice president of the Cordova High School Choirs, president of the Women's Choir, co-announcer for the CHS morning announcements, and manager for the boys' varsity basketball team. Natalia distinguished herself and the school as a participant in the All-West Tennessee Honor Choir and an All-State Honor Choir. She is a 6-year member of Bridges, a 2-year member of Memphis Challenge, and a member of Delta Gems. Natalia is also a member of New Salem Missionary Baptist Church. In her spare time, Natalia enjoys watching anime, reading, listening to music, and spending time with her friends. Natalia will attend Fisk University on scholarship in the fall in a dual degree program with Vanderbilt University, where she will major in mathematics and chemical engineering as she pursues her goal of becoming a chemical engineer and corporate attorney. She hopes to research solutions to environmental problems while ensuring the legality of suitable chemical engineering practices. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly introduce to you the Cordova High School class of 2024 valedictorian Natalia Crosby.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, administration, and most importantly, the Cordova High School graduating class of 2024. I wanted others to write this speech for me, but they all said no, so I guess you all are stuck with me. Here goes nothing. I have dreamed and am fulfilling my impossible dream. I want to thank every teacher, administrator, mentor, role model, and friend who has supported me these past 4 years. I couldn't name everyone or even a few because leaving anyone off the list would feel wrong. Each person that has come into my life has made me feel welcome and a part of their families, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. For the past year, people have asked me whether I've started on this speech, and my response was always, of course not. I never knew what anyone wanted to hear in a speech at graduation. I could talk about how we're the pandemic class. Like every child then, I questioned why it was happening. And my mother told me, God does everything for reasons unknown to us. We missed our first official year of high school, but we ended up creating the strongest bond that I've seen out of a high school class. And you must be a part of that class to fully grasp that. I could talk about a personal story, what high school has taught me, or life lessons for the future. Each option I ran by others received a "that's boring" response, so I decided on the theme of life lessons because I never listen. Tonight, you will hear 3 major life lessons, words to remember as indoctrinated in me by people I hold dear. The first 2 life lessons I stole from the advice list given every year by my wonderful choir teacher, Mr. Adrian Macklin. He told me not to put him in my speech, but again, I never listen. They are, you are where you want to be in life, and it's the little things that matter. I'm sure some of you have heard about the water bottle scenario. The price of a water bottle is different depending on where you are. It may be $10 for a case of 40 at Kroger, $2 in a local vending machine, or $6 at the airport. However, nothing about the water has changed, only its location and its value. As we advance into our ambitions, whether college or the workforce, ask yourself, what's my value? And go to a place that honors that. Sometimes we find ourselves settling for less than what we deserve or ending up in situations where our value decreases because we're in the wrong environment for who we are. Don't be that person. Go to a place where you feel valued as a person and strive to be in a place where nothing can diminish your value. Next, always remember that no matter how trivial something may seem at the time, it always matters. Over these past 3 years of performing in person, the choir has taught me that no matter how big or small an audience you have, the goal to make a meaningful impact remains the same. Don't change how you act or perform based on the situation or who is around because you never know who is watching. Always be true to yourself. It shows one's character and speaks to one's integrity when no matter where one finds oneself, one acts as if someone is analyzing everything they do and making an impression on them. Don't let a missed opportunity be the one that you look back on years from now. You never know where your next blessing will come from, so make everything you do count. Finally, I leave you the words of my grandparents and my aunt. Your word is your bond, and your name is your brand. This mantra is central to my family, so let it be to you. Simply put, if you say you will do it, you do it, and you give 110% to get it done at the highest standards. All we have in this life is our name, and we should never do anything to dishonor our name, our brand. No matter what, you uphold the name, the brand. Mom, Dad, and family, to you, I quote Andre Crouch. How can I say thanks for the things you have done for me? Things so undeserved, yet you gave to prove your love for me. The voices of a million angels could not express my gratitude. All that I am and ever hope to be, I owe it all to thee. Class of 2024, as we move into this next chapter of life, know your value and uphold your name, your brand. Demai, can you come on up? And for the last time, Namaya and I want you to always remember.
Whose house? Whose house? Whose house? Clap it up 3 times. See. Thank you.
Thank you, Demaya. Thank you, Natalia. Awesome job. All right. So board member Mauricio Calvo, Cordova High School has 503 students who meet the graduation requirements set forth by the Tennessee Department of Education and Memphis-Shelby County Schools. Board member Calvo, we ask that you award the diplomas to these students.
Good evening, class of 2024. Let me hear, how excited are you? Well, it's about to become official. So by the power vested in me by the state of Tennessee and by the Memphis-Shelby County School Board of Education, I hereby release diplomas to be awarded to the members of the May 2024 graduating class of Cordova High School. Congratulations.
Natalia Faye Seymour Crosby. Demaya Janice Wright. Chase Aiden Horner. Shelby Page Calvary. Haiti Roman. Jasmine Hernandez. Armari Lily Harris. Camilla Marin Lopez. Michael Vincent Ramirez. Jalen Antonio Hines. Jalen Yulia Pilot. Sanaya Ariana Smith Poston. Barbara Arteaga. Layla Cian Carter. Mahir Abdul Hakim Shash. Patrick Gales. Miracle Alexis Hodges. Michaela Lachelle Hewley. Erwin Lopez. Sashi Figueroa Martinez. Aaron Francisco Mintner. Amarion Ladale Timms. Hosea Tate. Michelle Denise Overton. Kayla Markel Walker. Kamari Demaje Williams. Zariah Wright. Morgan Noel Ellie. Jesus Emmanuel Acosta. Paris Adams. Daniel Enrique Aguayo. Jennifer Alfaro. Shema Habib Ali. Javion Adrian Allen. Ronaldo Almanza Ochoa. Gabriele Almaraz. Zoe Frimpongma Ampado. Yuritzel Anaya. Andrea Bernice Anderson. Lujane Alkaiza. Soraya Anderson. Terrell Anderson. William Charles Anderson. Brandon Andrade. Stephanie Andrade. Victor Anzules. Amy Elizabeth Arias. Noemi Mayowel Arias. Jasmine Arietta Hernandez. Rachel Arteaga Avila. Santiago Asanio. Adrian Avendano. Andres Avendano. Nehemiah Ayele. Kasim Ayes. Omar Amin Babukar. Rose Lene Budeo. Reem Abdurrahman Bahar. Samaria Elise Baker. Jesus Barajas Mendoza. Perla Barajas. Jalea Curlise Barber. Shiera Malay Barnett. Taylor Ann Barrow. Jacorian Jeremiah Baskerville. Daranitra Lanita Baskin. Precious Bell. Princess Bell. Angela Guadalupe Venegas. Tavera La Tiara Bernard. JJ Blakely. Kevon Jaden Booker. Rodarius Shaquan Boston. Philip Bogard III. Bo Bowen. Jordan Marie Bowen. Sean Ramo Bradley. Zamaria LaShawn Bradley. Matthew Joel Brooks. India Marie Brown. Jerquan Devontae Brown. Denzel Bruhan. Jason Tavarius Bruton. Ashley Tam Bowie. Taranika Charnice Burchett. Carl Hazel Burrows. Alexander Sean Burrows. Amila Rashay Burton. Siler Byers. Anaya Elicia Sierra Canes Harris. Fernando Calderon. Francisco Calderon. Destiny Caldwell. Kaori Janice Cannon. Kendrell Cannon. Catherine Cano Hernandez. Katerion Jerome Carmichael. Alyssa Renee Carpenter. Mackenzie Carr. Jalen Jabbar Carter. Dominique Carter. Jeremiah Destiny Carter. Kyron Rashawn Carter. Peyton Ivan Carter. Terrell LaShawn Carter. Karen Casas. Manuel Castellanos Campos. Camden Michael Terrell Catron. Anthony Cervantes. Juan Jose Cervantes. Joshua Colin Chafin. Ariana Nichelle Clark. Deanna Chantel Clark. Makari Clark. Malia Coates. Heavenly Angel Cobb. Jeremiah Avis Cobb. Deshae Simone Collins. Americo Ezekiel Contreras. Janae Nicole Conway. Sean Cook. Kamira Lachey Cooks. Imariana Kamora Cox. Caden Tashawn Crane. Mariah Crawford. Terrell Deshawn Crawford. Ariana Mache Cribbs. Anaya Nicole Rose Crockett. Mike Eugene Krosky. Kennedy Crowder. Taylor Marie Crutcher. Teresa Paulette Cruz. Shania Prishay Dancy Madkins. Brian Marshawn Davis. Kojale Bridget Davis. Madison Charlie Davis. Tremaya Davis. Alexandra Diaz. Angel Diaz. Stephanie Garcia Diaz. Jacqueline Diaz. Eddie Alonzo Domingo Morales. Denisha Diera Dodson. Yakayla Douglas. Zakaylin Curlia Drummond. Selena B. Dukes. Serena Brandy Dukes. Keenan Anthony Ederson. Hunan Edha. Hope Egwadobi. Garrett Eason Eldridge. Montserrat Espino Dorado. Diana Espino. Dayanara Espinoza. Julieta Faluotico. Jonathan Alexander Farmer. Areli Fernandez Ochoa. Madison Nicole Finney. Dania Fisher. Jaden Fitzgerald. Areli Rosemarie Flores Ayala. Arias Friday. Nicholas Brandon Funes. Rixie Funes. Javante Gant. Jonathan Garcia. Stephanie Garcia. Jaden Michaela Garrett. Zuri Elise Gates. Heaven Lee Gatewood. Aaron Brene Gibson. Kayla Gibson. Quentin Caleb Golden. Jared Gonzalez. Genzi Noemi Gonzalez Melchor. Shepard Grayson. Xavier Green. Madison Gregoire.
I'm sorry.
Kendall Elise Griffin. Jason Robert Groves. Caleb Nathan Guerrero Nunez. Edgar Guevara. Jakayla Lachey Gidry. Sunja Denise Gums. Montrell Gunn. Vanessa Guzman. Nakira Denise Gwynn. Jamie Hall. Tamia Hampton. Zachary Stephen Hanley. William Tyree Hansbrough. Breasia Yvette Hardin. Aaron Urice Hardrick. Bianca Harris. Calvin Lewis Harris. Percy Leon Harris. Madison Molly Hayes. Ryan Lindsay Hayes. Jaden Michael Head. Oliver Samuel Hinthorn. Yahir Hernandez Medrano. Andrea Hernandez. Jennifer Hernandez. Kevin Hernandez. Selvin Eduardo Hernandez. Yohani Raquel Hernandez. Azaria Faith Hill. Jonathan Edward Hill. Catrice Lachey Hill. Antoinette Renee Hodges. Michael Holland. Dio Holman. Darrell Holtz. Nicola Hopkins. Darian Dakota Hopkins. Amaria Monet Houston. Ranjan Ivy Hong. Autumn Hughes. Kennedy Hughes. Damaya Holbert. Guadalupe Serna Humilidad. Priscilla Humilidad. Madison Lachey Hersey. Keaton Mackay Inge. John Inglesby. Jaden Ingram. Caleb Kamar Ivory. Anthony Durrell Jackson. Kylan Teron Jackson. Tayshawn Patrick Jackson. Taya Lachey Jackson. Trinity Tyresha Jackson. Dominic Graham Jameson. Jasmine Kiane Harris. Kayla Marie Jefferson. Jeremiah Jefferson. Randy Jefferson. Aaliyah Grace Jenkins. Ramia Kiera Nicole Giles. Nellie Grisel Jimenez Serrero. Ian Paul Alexander Johns. Anaya Nicole Johnson. Brianna Nicole Johnson. Demiria Johnson. Jarian Montrell Johnson. Brandon Johnson. Alexandria London Jones. Clintez Jones. Courtney Shaquan Jones. Jatyler Jones. Kamaria Monet Jones. Kevin Dwayne Jones. Mackenzie Grace Jones. Marlon Montavio Jones. Shania Jones. Xavier Sebastian Jones. Naya Jordan. Etovli Timothy Kafang. Mahmoud Kanan. Mohammed Kanan. Cameron Larone Kelly. Garrett Andrew Kelly. Nakia Yvette Kimbrough. La Monroe King. Robert James King. Faith Knight. Jeremiah Jalon Knight. Desari Knowlton. Mason Riley Kyle. Joey Jelani Lacey. Joshua Ladron de Guevara. Christian Jamar Leak. Andrew Leal. Kamaria Lee. Madison Gabrielle Lewis. Michaela Camonte Crisho Lewis. Danica Rachel Lindsay. Terrion Lloyd. Bria Denise Lockett. Caleb Jerron Logan. Caleb Bernard Long. Jennifer Lopez Sanchez. Isaiah Lopez. Sherilyn Lopez. Dason Ray Lott. Jaden Amani Lovelace. Makia Maben. Kendra Sherelle McGee. Verdell Majid. Antonio Dwayne Malone. Christopher Lynn Malone. Jaden K. Malone. Kennedy Malone. Jonathan Mandahano. Adziri Marcial Tenorio. Donovan Lestat Marino. Patricia Carolina Marquez Ramirez. Raynell Martel Lacourte. Morgan Eleonora Martin. Nadia Elise Michelle Martin. Luis Martinez. Vivian Martinez. Gian Gabriel Martinez Gonzalez. Tyree Carpenter Mason. Luis Jair Mata. Kaylin Takia McChristian. Shantaria McCracken. Precious Brianna McCroy. Carl McDaniel. Philip Kenny McElroy. Victor Rafael Medina Umansor. Noel Isaac Melendez. Natalie Elise Menard. Joanna Maria Mendoza Ramirez. Ashley Milan. Alyssa Danae Miles. Dallas Miles. Sanedrian LaKayla Miles. Trayvon Deshaun Miller. Michaela Jacole Milligan. Torian Nicholas Mims. Quincy Quatel Mitchell. Isabella Monroe. James Monroe. Caleb Moore. Caleb Austin Cortez Moore. Jeremiah Ashton Moore. Keyshawn Moore. Tatiana Moore. Yamilet Morales Casas. Kimberly Moreno. Kanaya Taylor Morganelli. Xavier Morris. Tyler Marquette Mosley. Zaire Ebony Muhammad. Alan Munoz. Jeremy Nash. Sarah E. Nava. Jada Lily Newsom. Myvi Vo Nguyen. Taylon Alexander Nixon. Tierney Lachey Norman. Jordan Norris. Caitlin Akira Northern. Derek Jerome Nunley. Arnulfo Ortiz. Alejandra Osorio Fernandez. David Allen Overbay. Nakaya Packnett. James Austin Parmalee. Araya Paulette. Kylan Payne. Yaslyn Pena Martinez. Derek Peoples. Dennis Perez Francisco. Arlene Perez. Caitlin Perry. Luis Angel Piotto Albornoz. Kennedy Michaela Polonia. Micaiah Lorraine Powell. Mary Catherine Radford. Tolene Kalalwa. Kevin Keyshawn Randall. Stacy Rayo Vergara. Daniel Razzo. Lisa Razzo. Wendy Racinos. Amira Ariel Reed. Tyler Wade Relaford. Valeria Denise Reyes Negron. Taronica Lynn Rice. Tavion Cantrell Riggs. Brianna Janae Riley. Kevin Rios Torres. Leslie Nicole Rivas. Avia Rivera. Kamaya Joylyn Roberson. Tredevin Roberts. Kaya Denise Robertson. Cynthia Rocha. Fernando Rocha. Kennedy Sana Rogers. Timothy Jerome Rogers. Sophia Rodriguez. Owen Daniel Rogers. Kanaya Gabrielle Rolak. Anaya Romero. Beverly Romero. Gracie Abigail Roque. Henry Rugamas. Jose Angel Ruiz Gonzalez. Julian Ruiz. Jose Aiden Sains. Haneen Farouk Salih. Ayantu Sumter. Marianelli Sanchez Colina. Aubrey Ann Sandberg. Robert Scott Santee. Brianna Neves Saucedo. Tishera LaShawn Salisbury. Landria Scott. Micah Scott. Lazaria Scullart. Patrice C. Alejandro Servin Aviles. Emma Nicole Shackelford. Kush Master Shannon. Adriana Danielle Shaw. Amaya Renee Signey. Arthur Lavelle Simmons. Kalia Azana Sims. Kaylin Amani Sims. Rathany Michaela Sisombat. James Edward Smith. Janaya Marie Smith. Johnny Smith. Skylar Mackenzie Smith. Takia Denise Smith. Taylor Amaya Smith. Traylon Jeremiah Smith. Louis Stephen Soto. Layla Caitlin Spencer. Amaria Amore Stackens. Gabrielle Stewart. Miguel LaVar Stigler. Kaylin Legina Stone. Chelsea Danae Street. Maki Rashawn Strong Baines. Giorgio Suarez Colindani. Paris Terrell Susana. Jorge Daniel Tapia. Brandon Carlos Tarango. Kiana Darche Taylor. Tamarcus Tylen Taylor. Haiti Telez. Candace Terry. Waylon LaShawn Taylor. Emerson Tenner. Julius Martez Thedford. Landron Amir Thomas. Martavius Antonio Thomas. Brenda Torres. Gerardo Tovar Garcia. Shamaria Travis. Lester Ivan Trejo Thornton. Rose Lynn Brianna Trejo. Daquan Cortez Trotter. De'Ara Tatiana Trotter. Barry Turner. Jalen Malik Tyler. Angel Alberto Umanzor. Tequila Lachey Van Hook Mosby. Ava Guadalupe Velasco. Lavelle Camarius Vester. Alejandro Vieira. Cameron Deshaun Wade. Christian Deshaun Walker. Gabrielle Elise Wallace. Bryston Coleman Walls. Javier Darius Warfield. Josh Cameron Washington. Cabria Lily Ann Washington. Kevin Cortez Washington. Zion Kenneth Washington. Natalia Amariana Watson. Ladarius Lee Wells. Raven Ari White. Virgil Isaiah White. Madison Whitlock. Steve Jordan Whitmore. Joshua Wiggins. Megan Wilkerson. Asia Janae Williams. Blake Albert Williams. Michaela Jade Williams. Mackenzie Joy Williams. Taquan Quantrell Williams. Zaria Williams. Zion Renee Williams. Marnemus Williamson. Jordan Isaiah Wilford. Amaya Wilson. Elijah Jermaine Wilson. Kaylin Wilson. Kamaya Shanae Winston. Kamora Danae Winston. Amaria Arnaya Woods. Kylan Xavion Woods. Savannah Hope Woolley. Daryl Wright. Jared Amir Wright. Adriana Joyce Marie Yates. Xavier Jamar Zanders. Amir Zavala.
Thank y'all very much. Before we dismiss for the evening, one last thing that we would like to do, because this may be the last thing we do as a whole class, is where our esteemed choir is going to sing our alma mater one last time.
Thy colors green, white,
If our graduates would stand. I now present to you the graduates of the class of 2024 Cordova High. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left.